Citizens of the World podcast with Ricardo and E.
All right, we're live. Rich on the one.
Yeah. What's going on, everybody? Got your boy E on the twos, man.
All right. So what's going on, E?
Oh, man, you got more going on than me, man. You tell me.
Man, just had my junior in the
I
biddy.
see it.
Just got junior, and everything is moving so fast right now. It's just moving so damn fast.
Was he growing up too fast on you already, man?
No, it's not that. It's just the situation. But nothing I never been through. Nothing I ain't been through. Nothing I can't deal with. It's just it's life.
Yeah, life is moving kind of fast, man.
This is just life.
Getting old, man.
Can I go back?
Getting old.
Does that
man.
work?
I feel like LeBron right now, man.
I'll take the paycheck. I'll take the paycheck, though.
Oh, hell yeah. In a heartbeat.
I'll take the paycheck. But other than that, man, everything is bueno. Everything's right on track. Nothing too far to the left, nothing too far to the right. 10 fingers, 10 toes.
Mm-hmm. I hear that. So what's going to happen now, man? You cutting the factory off, or you going to keep it juiced up?
I don't know.
I remember you said it a long time. You said one more 10 fingers, 10 toes, and you're cutting the factory.
That's on my end, but you gotta understand when it comes to these kind of things, bro. It ain't only on you.
Yeah, you gotta talk to the wifey first.
It ain't all on you. So it's just like it's just like you gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Yeah, well, to be continued on that.
Yeah.
But answer me this, man.
What's up?
What's going on out there in Florida, man? Why is Florida so fucked up?
What you mean? What you mean, bro?
It's endless memes and endless fucking articles
I just
coming
feel like
about
it's a lot
Florida
of hate, a lot of jealousy, maybe.
A lot of hate.
A lot of jealousy.
Nigga, I saw a fucking article that said a woman killed her husband or her boyfriend because he was snoring too loudly. Are you shitting me?
That's something my wife would probably be able to I don't know, what's the word, empathize with? Because
you snore?
Yeah, I snore. I snore bad, apparently. But you know what? I snore is just because I work so damn hard. So So it's what it is.
I guess that Florida man was a hardworking man.
I don't know. This is the internet, bro. It's the internet that's making this bad. The internet is just.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
There's a whole thing going on right now.
Do you think?
Go ahead.
Do you think the world got crazy like the last fucking 10 years, last 15 years?
Yes.
No way, man. Yes. I think people been crazy, bro.
Come on, dude.
They've been crazy, bro.
Come on,
Since
man.
Bible times, people been crazy.
Well, I mean, it's always been a few crazies in the bunch, but let's go back.
Okay.
Let's go back to like the 60s and the 70s and the 80s. Everything was so much simpler and easier back then. And then it's only like in this last decade, maybe a little bit more, shit has just been going left every day. You hear some more
the same crazy
out of
people,
left
though,
shit.
bro. That's what I'm saying. Thank you. You just made my point. It's like because of the internet, we have access to these crazy people.
We're not gonna single the white people out, all right? Don't just say it's just these crazy people.
I said crazy people. I didn't say white people. You wouldn't make it. I said crazy people. Crazy people. Your boy. Your boy got out of what's it called? Got out of it. Smollett.
Oh, you talking about Jussie? Yeah, I saw that today too.
Was watching the news.
Dropped all the charges.
Motherfucker.
Whose dick did he suck?
Zing! Gay Tupac it is.
He had to be at the courthouse, just like serving everybody.
Community service.
Just back there, just back there in the judge's room, just
trying to show remorse, huh? It's like, I don't know, Jesse. You sure you're sorry? Doesn't seem like you're sorry.
You sure? I don't know. It doesn't feel like it, man. You're getting. It's going limp down there, man. You got to do a little better than that if you want to get off on all these charges.
I'm trying to get off right now off this bench. You know what I'm saying?
You made me spit my drink on my laptop.
Golly, man, he got out of it. And then your boy Kels, he looks like he's getting into deeper shit because he was talking about trying to get out of Illinois because he said he got a show to perform in Dubai so he can get some money coming in. And then Dubai's like, yo, we don't got no plans of hosting Robert Kelly here at all.
Yeah, we don't want your ass over here touching nothing. Don't you come over here touching shit. R. Kelly is now like the crack kid in the family at the family function. All the doors get locked. You can't go off by yourself. Like, don't let Aunt so-and-so in your room by herself because she's a crackhead and she might fuck some shit up now.
Something might come up missing. Like little kids.
Yeah. Little girls, little 17-year-olds.
Yeah, so that's what's going on over there. I mean, what else?
I haven't seen anything else. I actually haven't seen anything on Kelly. I've stopped looking for him.
I'm kind of over it. Is that bad? I'm kind of over it.
Yeah, I'm not. I guess I'm not over it. I'm just tired of hearing about it. It's so like, you know me, man. You know I'm big on energies and shit. And when I'm intaking too much negative,
it's like you
stuff,
kind of like it's just like, all right, what else? You know, it's kind of like piling on.
Yeah. It just weighs on you, man.
Like, I get it. It's a whole human being. I get it. You know.
Yeah. Boo-hoo. Anyways, what you heard on your boy, Mr. Kraft over there? You still getting tugs on, man?
So the last I heard,
$50
they were trying to give him a plea deal to where, like, all right, all you got to do is tell us or admit that you did get the rubbing tug, but they were gonna release the video, and I guess they were gonna just let him. Yeah, they're gonna release the video, and so his rich ass was like, "Nope, I'm not releasing dick, and I'm not playing shit." So then they said, "All right, no problem." They pulled it, but he did put out a statement saying he apologizes and all this other BS. Apologize for what? Getting caught, I guess. Not really. What happened? And then the lady,
come on, man. Motherfuckers ain't never sorry for what they did. They just sorry that you caught them.
The lady who owned the place, she's like, they're just going after me because I supported Trump and this and this. So she's like loving all the spotlight.
Yeah. Nobody knew who this bitch was until this.
This is a statement he put out. He said, I'm truly sorry. I know I've hurt and disappointed my family, my close friends, my coworkers, and many others who rightfully hold me to a higher standard. Throughout my life, I have always tried to do the right thing. The last thing I would ever want to do is disrespect another human being. I have extraordinary respect for women. My morals and my soul were shaped by the most wonderful women, the love of my life, who I was blessed to have as a partner for 50 years. His wife had died, and then he's currently dating an actress, designer, and as I move forward, as I move forward, I hope to continue to use the platform with which I have been blessed to help others and to try to make a difference. I expect to be judged not by my words, but by my actions. And through those actions, I hope to bust many more nuts. Thank you.
You're an idiot.
He said, I hope to regain your confidence and respect. So that's what it is. Yeah, so that's the statement. It sounds like BS. Sounds like the right thing to say. I'm not buying it.
Come on, dog. Look, as men, we get caught up doing some dumb shit from time to time.
That's what it is, man.
Some of us grow out of it. Some of us don't. Obviously, this motherfucker didn't grow out of it. Or maybe he just sucks at not being carefully, not getting caught with himself. But come on, we know once we get caught, it's just like, all right, we got to say what we got to say to let things die down. And again, he's a multi-billionaire, man. All
billionaire, what a B.
Release that apology, and then everybody's like, all right. Just like we said once we found out the whole story. Come on, it was just a rubbing tug, man. Come on.
So that's where he's at with it right now, and so.
But
I don't know. And then talking about that, I think he's going through a rough go right now. Your boy Grunk retired on him.
Yeah, he retired. I seen it today.
Yeah, he
That's
retired.
that's not really a rough go for
Yes, it
him.
is. He was like the heart and soul. It was the heart and soul of the team, man.
No,
Him
it
and
was
Tom Brady.
not.
Yes, he
Tom
was, dude.
Brady
Yes, he
is.
was.
Look at it like this. Look at it like this. I think for the last like 2 or 3 years, Grunk has been battling injuries, so he hasn't
And
really
even
even
then, look
been
at his numbers. But
strong.
look at his
He
numbers,
hasn't, but
dude.
he hasn't been a strong. He hasn't been as strong of a factor as he used to be, like when he first got there. So yeah, he was still Grunk. He could still do you dirty any given day, but they wasn't using him as much, and he wasn't. He didn't play that many games
Look at that. Listen to this, dude.
because of the
Because
injuries.
I didn't even realize this, dog. My man got 79 touchdowns. Did you know that? 79.
When he
Him and
what
me
in
and
his
Gronkowski
career?
in his career. Me and Gronkowski are the same age, bro. 79. He's not even 30 yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Why do you think he's retiring so early?
No, his body.
Well, I
Bro.
guess
His
because of the
body.
injuries. Yeah,
Yeah, his body. His
he's
body.
a big
You
dude,
saw
man.
him.
Big
Yeah.
dude's taking a lot of punishment. Yeah,
Yeah, you
I
saw
get
him.
it.
He's hurting. He's hurting bad. But
Yeah,
I didn't even realize like this shit was like on the slick because he's been hurt so much. I didn't even realize how much
yeah.
numbers he put up. And it's like on the slick he got
What was his
79 touchdowns.
What's his numbers from last season though?
Hold on. Let me give it to you. Because I was just
Like
like,
that's what we need to look at. All of his numbers from like the last 3 seasons.
all right, hold on. Because I remember he had that one big year with 17. That one big year with him and Jimmy Smith or Jimmy Graham, all them boys. All right, so last year he only had the 2018 year he only had 3, but the 2017 year he had 8. So it ain't like he's not doing anything out
Yeah,
here. And then the year before that he had
look
3.
one more year
He had
back.
3 again. Yeah, but the dude did a lot of damage quick, man. He's putting up like
Yeah,
no shit number
he's
one
big.
receiver numbers, bro. He got better numbers than a lot of number one receivers. And he's a tight end, dude.
Yeah.
It ain't like he got a blazing 40 or nothing, man. He's just good.
No, but he's a massive creature. And he's Brady's #1 target, so of course he's gonna put up receiver
But look
numbers.
at his pass, his receptions for every season, bro. He got a good average because he doesn't have like 130 catches like Antonio Brown and shit. I'm talking his first 1,000-yard year, his rookie or his second year was 90 catches. That's a lot of catches. And then his next 1,000-yard year was 82 catches. Again, 72 catches. And then 2017, his last 1,000-yard year was only 69 catches. And he's got 1,000 yards, 15 yards a catch. That's a receiver numbers. Number one receiver numbers.
Yeah. Well, he might be a tight end, but he's also like
and
running deep route. He's getting
no kidding, he's getting behind because if you're
behind.
looking at those years that I just told you that he got 1,000-yard years, the long for that first one is 52. The long for the second one is a 46. The long for the other one, 76 yards, bro. He's a tight end.
Yeah. And you got to think about it. That's not 76 yards that he caught a 10-yard pass and then ran.
Dude, that's impressive for a tight end.
For extra yardage. He probably caught that.
That's impressive for a tight end to get behind a safety like that.
Open.
That's impressive.
Yeah, I'm not knocking him.
Dolphins definitely don't have nobody like that. I promise you that.
Neither does the Redskins.
Holy hell.
Well, we got somebody like that, but that motherfucker can't stay healthy neither. You blowing him, he get
now,
hurt.
I honestly think he's in the running for like best tight end ever. Because he's up there because what's it called? Injuries took a lot out of him, right? So there's so much he left on field, but what he actually did do on the field is impressive, man. Because if you're looking down his numbers, dude, just look down his numbers.
Definitely
looking at 20+ yard receptions, he's up there, bro. He's up there.
Yeah, but it just is what it is, man. But I wouldn't say the best ever. That's just too much.
Just think about it, man.
Clout
who's better than him?
he was
right?
the
Let's say
best
Tony
tight end
Gonzalez is
ever.
better than him. Let's say Antonio Gates is better than
Gonzalez
him.
is one of them.
Let's say Shannon Sharp better than him. But those guys played
you just give him
like 15
one
years,
of the
dude.
best.
This dude did 9, and he's almost caught up to him.
Either way, all I'm saying is the term best ever needs to be taken from all sports debates ever, because nobody knows. You can't, nobody, your opinion of the best ever is bullshit because it's just your opinion. No
You
matter
gotta
what
look
kind
at
of facts
numbers.
you have behind it, that's your opinion, because you can have your facts about him and I will have my facts about anybody else and be like, oh no, he's the best ever. Like we gotta stop using the term best ever, because that's just hard. You're never gonna know that certainty. You can always say he can be one of the best, because that's just what he is. He's one of the best. Some people might have him in the top three, some people might have him in the top five, but you
When he
can't
got
call him the
his,
best
it was
ever, bro.
2013. I remember this because I told you these guys are like my age, right? It's
Mm-hmm.
like my generation.
Nigga, we the same
I remember when
age.
he got his check. No, well, I remember his check. His check when he got his big contract, $40 million. Him and Hernandez had got signed the same year. That summer, I was in San Angelo, Texas, 2013. I'm never gonna forget it. $40 million, and I'm just looking at the TV like, what the hell am I doing with my life?
Not playing football. That's what
Right?
you was doing.
Not playing football, right? Right? For $40 million. And he still did big things after 2013, right? So now the next thing we're gonna just transition to this next thing. How hard is it to continue doing your thing after you get the big payday? Because your boy McGregor just retired from the MMA,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and he really ain't been the same since the Mayweather fight. He got his big check from Mayweather.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So this is breaking news, brother. Dun 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 dun. Yo, I'll let Gundog have him put the breaking news little sound. Listen, man, I just sent it to you. He is under investigation for rape in Ireland, bro. Yeah, this is breaking news, bro. Like, this is us, world citizens. We're bouncing all over the place, people. We got to keep up. Conor McGregor, maybe he's not.
Come on, man. Are we serious? Are we serious right now?
Oh,
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, Connor.
maybe he knows that he has a no
Come
shit
on,
like
buddy.
uphill battle legally.
Conor McGregor under investigation over sexual assault accusations in Ireland.
Not the
What
priority
the
right now.
fuck are you doing?
Right now, it's
Maybe you
his
think maybe
freedom.
that's why he also retired today?
Again, I don't know what's going on. This is literally, I just put his name in Google to just look
Yeah.
at his record and all that he's done because he's the first. And bang, 17 minutes ago, brother, via the New York Times, 17 TMZs on it. TMZ 21 minutes ago. Literally just got it. Losing his mind. The money got him losing his mind. As
And look what
the
pops
accuser is a
up.
woman in her 20s who claims she had been hanging out with friends in South Dublin, Ireland, before ending up at the Beacon Hotel on December 10th. After the alleged sexual assault, the woman went to the police and filed a report. Was then taken to a nearby hospital where she was treated in the sexual assault treatment unit. It's unclear if a rape kit was administered, but it seems to be the standard operating procedure for women who are treated in this particular unit. According to local reports, cops tried to obtain a surveillance footage to see if they could place McGregor at the hotel at the time of the alleged incident. No arrests have been made, and investigations are continuing. So far, McGregor has not commented on the allegations. Holy hell. This is intense. What's wrong? Keep your hands to yourselves, man. I'm not saying that the man did it. It's alleged. It's alleged. It's alleged. And he just had a baby. Yeah, man. What is going on?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
That is.
this is nuts. This is
It
nuts.
is.
Man, we're gonna stay on it
Like, come
because
on. Like,
I was just literally
it's
just talking
allegedly.
about
And his wife is fucking
and
gorgeous.
I don't know why I feel bad
Like
for the guy. I don't know
he
the
got
guy.
a
It's just
bad
like
thing on. See,
it's
that's
like
what we talk
I don't
about,
know.
man. You
Like,
can't be
why would
having
you
your
do it?
Ferrari in the
Maybe
garage
that's why I'm
going
mad
out
with him.
testing Toyotas, my G. You got to stick with your Ferrari, my man. Stick to it, man. Stick to what you got, bro. That shit
Because
is
they said
crazy, son.
he took home $75 million, bro, after the Mayweather fight.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that changed the whole conversation real fast.
Temptation, you know, Temptation is a
I don't
bitch,
know.
bro.
I don't
Temptation is a
know.
bitch. You're on a diet.
Like the huge
Look, you're on
question
a
for
diet. You're
everybody
on
who
a
goes through
diet.
this
You're
shit
on a
is like,
diet.
why
You
would you?
walked into the grocery store. You're
You know what
hungry,
I'm saying? Like,
and they got those nasty. You're at the
come on, son.
7-Eleven. They got those nasty
You
hot
are
dogs.
filthy rich. Your wife is gorgeous. You have
Horrible
a
for you.
family. You have
They're
kids now.
horrible for you. They're horrible for you.
I mean, I understand it. I'm a man.
Even worse.
I understand
Even worse.
how
Even
motherfuckers get.
worse.
But yeah,
You're on a
temptation. But
diet. You're
at the
on a
same time,
diet.
like, temptation is a bitch. But at the same time, son,
Exactly. That's not an excuse for rape,
son,
but it's just like these guys are just I don't get it. I don't get it.
those hot dogs are fucking delicious, all right? You take one of them quarter-pounder hot dogs, get you some chili and cheese on it. You know that free chili and cheese over on the other side? Boom, you put that on there, smashing him up, bro. Anywho, bruh, no, it's not. But my thing is like, you're in a situation of life where you can pretty much get any female you kind of want without having to take that shit from her. Like, there's no need for rape in the world when you can pretty much go into a room and just like pick one. Like, yo, I want, come with me. You pick the right one, she'll go with you because it's a lot of pussy out here, and these hoes give it away for free. So why go and rape and take it from somebody who don't want you inside of them? Stop it. Go be like Robert Kraft and go get you a $50 rubbing tub. Boom. Go pay for it, bro. You gotta look, all this rape and shit gotta stop, man. It's unnecessary. Yeah. I'm not talking about him per se. I'm just saying in general.
I mean, it's the
In
world we live
general,
in.
there's no need.
It's the world we live in, man. What you gonna do? So
Yeah.
crazy is what it is. So I was here's a question. And I don't know if I've asked you this before. I've asked somebody before. I was on Instagram yesterday and I sent it to you. I've sent it and I blasted it out into my Instagram world. There was these two chicks that I follow. I'm not gonna say their names, but there's these two chicks that I follow, real decent looking chicks. They were on the video shaking ass, right? They had these neon green bikinis on and they were shaking ass.
Mm-hmm.
And the thought just came in my head, like, is this for real? And what do I mean by is this for real?
You talking about the video you sent me with the two chicks in green?
Legit? Like,
oh yeah,
is this
I
real
follow
life?
one of those chicks too.
Is Instagram, and I was looking at my usage rates. I forgot how I found it, but there's like a usage rate calendar to show you how long you've been on Instagram.
Yeah, that's easy to hear.
And it says I average about an hour a day on Instagram. An hour a day, meaning I dedicate 7 hours a week, times that by 4, 28 hours a week, right? No, 28 hours a month. 28 hours a month, times that by a year. You see what I'm saying? It starts adding up. So, but with that being said, is Instagram real in the aspect of, are these women, are these cars, are these sneakers, are these guns, are these whatever you're into, whatever your follows are?
Looking at ass.
Do people really live like this? Because, okay, my experience, I can't speak for you. I can only speak for me. When I go to the Dubais of the world, when I party in Vegas, when I party in LA, when I party in Miami, in New York, in Tokyo, and all the other places that I've been, Rome, Milan, the only time I'm around those women, the only time I'm around those kind of women is when I'm blowing a paycheck or a month's salary. You get what I'm saying? But maybe, but is it because I'm not in that tax bracket? That's not my normal.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not like I don't have pretty women in my circle. It's just my circle. Those pretty women at their late 20s, early 30s aren't doing that anymore. Now, when I was 18, 19, 20, 21,
you don't see this shit.
Okay. Every once in a while, people getting crazy. Everyone's in college. Everyone's, young. Yeah, it get loose. But then when we get to like our late 20s, early 30s, those kind of weekends are few and far between. And if they do exist, they're completely paid for. So can you get that lifestyle off the swag, or is it money that buys the lifestyle?
They all like to say, oh, I don't need, no man to have a whole bunch of money to talk to me. You don't have to have that to talk to me. You just got to be X, Y, and Z and all that blase, blase. Like, baby girl, I hear you.
The other one,
And
the
deep
other
down
one that
inside, you might not
that I showed you, she
need
definitely
that.
like 28, 29.
But at the same time, if a motherfucker ain't coming to you with like something extravagant, you probably not even gonna see him. Just the same way you ignore every single person in your DMs is the same way you ignore them on the street. Now, how you get when you at the club and shit, that's I don't know. I've never seen her in the club, but I can tell you this: like that shorty right there, I think she's no older than 25. I think because I remember I seen sometimes like she said she was like,
So my sister, I sent it to my sister, and my sister said money only opens the door. Swag lets you stick around. That's what she said, and that's a woman's perspective. And then the wife said there's a Japanese dude that had an Instagram page, and I guess they did some type of not TMZ, but like behind the scenes type thing in Japanese media about Instagram models or Instagram influencers or whatever they want to call themselves. They so this guy would like show like up off to a private island in Hawaii again, and he's like laid out in the first class and sipping champagne and eating caviar and all this shit. And then he flies economy back and he's dead broke. He's dead broke.
that's actually funny because my brother, he went out to LA recently and he just kicking it with the homies and he kicking it with my little brother that plays for the Rams. He out there partying with him and he's meeting all these Instagram models and shit out in LA. And he came to the conclusion that when he talked to me, he was like, yo, I ain't never gonna let one of these Instagram models play me to the left ever again because these bitches ain't got shit most of the time. And that's kind of true because they really don't have nothing. They're just literally like living off of Instagram. And it's like a lot of them don't really live that life that they portray on Instagram. And that's pretty like that's pretty common on social media
So
nowadays.
social media,
It's like
but
motherfuckers
you
is
get
putting on a
lost. You
show
get
for
lost in the
social
social
media.
media at times. It's
You
different.
do
It's
get
different
lost. You do get
following like
lost.
porn stars, right? Because porn stars, that's what they do, right? That's what they do. So you don't even
Yeah. I
yeah,
followed you just so that
yeah.
I
You
could
don't
see
even
you
do
show
that,
your
right?
ass
It's just for
sometimes.
that. But like the Instagram has opened up a new lane to where like it's not quote unquote porn because they can't get naked, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
they
saying they don't
can't
get
really show
naked,
anything.
but I'm
But
not spending an hour a
some of
day
them
on
do.
porn, but I am on Instagram.
No, I spent about
You
10
know what I'm
minutes
saying?
on
Like you
porn
bim,
on
you're in,
Insta.
you're out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bing,
you're
bang,
in,
boom.
you're
We
out.
finish here.
And
Close my
like I said, I
laptop.
checked out my wife. I asked my wife this thing. I asked my sister as my two women to give me perspective because all the rest of the women on my Instagram that I know personally are like, "What the hell is this garbage?" That kind of thing. Like, "Oh, can you please not send that kind of shit to me?" But yeah, it was what I mean? Like, but then like the people that like I threw it out to my cousin, my brother, and all that. And most of my people, like you saying, they were just like, bro, that is
Yeah.
100% money. And that's just been my experience with those kind of people.
Yeah.
Other than like the random weekend, you know how it get.
But
The random weekend, we land in
yeah.
some
Yeah, I
town
know.
in some city. We meet some other people from out of
Mm-hmm.
town.
Mm-hmm. And
Yeah,
we end up in
so
some
that
place and it's
happens.
just fucking epic. And then we
We
wake
yeah
up the
that
next
yeah
day
that
like,
happens. But these
yo,
Instagram
son.
people, they put it on as if it happens, once a month, twice a week. I don't
That's
know.
every day.
It's like crazy.
Every day.
And I don't know why I even thought of that.
But let me tell you, like, I agree with Jamie 100%. Well, not 100% because it's not true in all cases. But like, yeah, she's right because like the money and the flash that you show off, like you got to show your clout to some of these girls because that's what they're looking for. So the clout definitely gets you through the door. But once you get through the door, if that girl or that woman is a little bit more has a little bit more to her, she has a little bit more brains to her, she's more selective and creative about her movements, your clout is only going to get you into the door. And once you get in the door and she see you really ain't about shit, you ain't got nothing going for you, or you just a dumbass, that's you like you're not going to be on that side of the door that long. But if you get on that, if you got that clout, you get into the door, and then you got the swag, you got the finesse, you got the care, you got some character to you. That's what gets you all the extras. So I agree with Jamie right there.
Look, I'm from Miami, right? And Miami is the land of fool's gold. Okay, the land of the rental sports car for the weekends. Okay,
Yeah.
the land of the Airbnb, like for real Airbnb, where you own the Star Island mansion, right? That used to be owned by Mike Tyson, The Rock, whoever. That's what Miami is built off of. Everybody's flossing, faking it to make it.
Yeah.
That's what Miami's built off of. So that's where I'm asking myself, is Instagram that as well? Because these women are all over the place. They're not just in Miami. They're all over the place.
They're everywhere.
You know,
I follow this one from Australia, and boy, every time I see her pictures, I want to go to Australia.
You talking about the dark one? She the dark one? Yeah, that's right.
Nah.
That's right. You don't like that one.
Shut the fuck up, man. Come on, don't do that. Don't have our listeners thinking I'm out here acting like that.
All right, we're gonna have to
don't do that to your
boys. We're gonna okay. Look, it's just a preference. That's all it is. It's just a preference.
And my preference is everyone. It's just I'm not just gonna go for you just because you are one thing. Like, you still have to capture me. You have to grab me before I just like give it to you. Like, no, it's not that easy.
Oh goodness. All right, I'm gonna let it live. I'm gonna let it live right there.
No. See, now you're pissing me off. now you're pissing me off, goddamn it. I'm tired of you and Jeff, man.
Oh my goodness.
I said no. I didn't want to talk to like 2 black chicks out of a whole country we was in, and they think I don't like black women. Like, what the fuck? I love all women, bro.
I hear you, man.
I love them all.
I hear you.
It's just I'm not just gonna talk to you just because you're black. You still have to be black and beautiful. I'm not talking to no black busted bitch. Like, no, it don't work like that. Them hoes was busted. I wasn't trying to talk to that one.
I don't know, man. Tomato, brother.
I got your fucking tomato, nigga.
Tomato, man. You know, I remember. All I remember is I asked you, man, what was wrong with them, dog? Why you don't like them? It was like, well, first of all,
no. That is not true. That is not true. And you know it. So don't be lying on me live. So don't be lying on me.
Oh, we need the WB frog. What a WB frog? It's the W. They're black.
You're going to make me go to work tomorrow and smack Jeff just because I can't smack you.
Oh, man. When you coming down to Greece, brother?
I don't know, man. You're
going down to Greece.
I'm trying to wait. I'm trying to wait for things to like smoothen out over here.
Yeah.
Because there's so much going on, so many hands in the pot right now.
Too many chefs.
I can't really move. But I don't know, man. Soon, hopefully. I might try to get out there soon when you get back, and then come back again once the fan bam gets in.
Oh man, this summer.
We'll see what kind of time I get.
This summer.
Yeah, man.
See, this is that part in life where like I get really, really nervous. And I remember you used to be like, "Yo, relax, man. It's in the bag." It's like everything's going a little bit too smooth. You hear what I'm saying? Like everything is going just a little bit too much as planned. And I don't know how to.
But come on, son. What I always tell you about the positive energy, bro.
It's just so much negative out here. I don't know when to just sit back and you know?
I hear you, but you can't let that negative energy get inside. Once you get it inside, then you start second guessing yourself and waiting for something bad to happen like you are now.
Because I had a great conversation with a buddy of ours, Jimmy Dollars. Big shout out to Jimmy Dollars out there in West Coast in Denver. and he's finishing up his he's doing this thing, the software boot camp thing. He's always into computers, so he's finishing that up next month. He's graduating next month. He's been put his head down and he's been really pushing for that, and he's trying to move to San
Right.
Francisco and this whole thing, right? And I was telling him about our little plans about maybe branching out on our own one day and doing our own company, and we always need like a tech branch. Who knows, right? And so
Right.
he was like, yeah, for sure, let me know. And the thing is, what I'm getting at with this is everything's just going too well to plan, because like out of nowhere, Jimmy Dollars gave me a call and he's like letting me know. And then, my dog Beware gave me a call and he's like, yo, I need y'all to put y'all heads together and we can make a move. And I'm just like, my family is in a great space right now, and I see the light at the end of the tunnel, and it's just like I'm extra motivated. Like ever since Junior was born, all my people keep calling me, from my past, and everybody's going like on a good path. Like I really feel like my circle
Yeah.
right now, everyone is in the right direction. Everybody's on 95 North right now. Like everybody's going up.
Yeah, we got the pieces to the puzzle, man.
And
Now
it's
we just
getting
got
me
to put the
nervous.
puzzle
It's
together.
getting me nervous. I don't know.
Big things like this are supposed to make you nervous. If your dreams and your goals don't make you nervous, they aren't big enough,
That's
brother.
real. That's real.
Real talk.
That's real. And maybe that's because maybe it's the way we've been gauging. I guess especially like today's conversation is just a snippet of how the world looks at things. Right? We talked about
Yeah.
Kels, we talked about Smollett, we talked about Kraft, we talked about McGregor, we talked about them flaw ass Instagram people, and then it's just like you're kind of like leaning towards the negative all the times, right? Like when
Yeah.
you're watching the
It's a negative
news, quote unquote, what news are you watching? You're watching the bad news. You're not watching the good news.
Look, this is why I tell you all the time. This is why I don't like watching news. I don't like watching CNN. I don't like watching any of those shows like that, because 98% of the shit they are talking
It's
about on
always
there is
negative.
negative
It's
shit.
always negative.
There's no good news. There's no more Good Samaritan awards going out, because ain't nobody doing shit for nobody. Everybody's just fucking up the place, fucking up each other, and just like destroying the world. Like everything we hear on the news and through media, social media, is all bad
All the
news.
time.
Like just today, we heard Conor was retiring from MMA. I'm like, oh, that's cool. He did his thing. He got his money. He's still able to walk and breathe and live his life. And then 5 hours later, I hear, boom, he's getting accused for sexual assault. Like, what the fuck?
It's like crazy, right? It's crazy.
Like, what the fuck?
Oh,
I was just thinking this to myself today at work. I'm walking around and I can feel my energies like off, and I'm thinking like, all right, I need to do something to get myself back into a positive light. Not sure what it is yet, but I'm gonna figure it out.
for sure. And then
I gotta get away from this
Jimmy was
negativity.
talking about the podcast, which I haven't given a shout out, the big shout out
Mhm.
yet. All y'all that's been following us, that's been holding us down, appreciate the love.
Yes,
World Citizens Cast,
love you.
Instagram, World Citizens YouTube. Check us out. Subscribe. Give us the watch, give it the follow. But you know what I've realized? The people really like when we together. That's why I'm really like pushing it for you to come down to Greece whenever you get the chance. We can get the people
Yeah,
that face to face video feed,
I
man.
know, man.
And it's not the same energy.
We gotta
Yeah,
get
we got to
back
get
on the
back on the
camera.
camera. People want to see my beautiful face. People,
I think they're just looking for me. They might be looking
okay,
for your boy.
okay.
Okay.
No, that brother. You got anything else? Any shout outs? Oh, bless.
I think that's
That's
enough.
a negative. Well, you know what? Let me give you a little story time, man. So out there in Greece, if y'all don't know, man, they had went through this economy, not like a recession, pretty much a recession slash depression, where like they just boom, their economy just tanked back like maybe 2008 or so. So when you go to Greece, you can definitely feel like shit is a little bit tighter compared to like Paris, Amsterdam, Frankfurt, Switzerland, definitely. Like you can feel like there's not a lot of money, right? It's very few and far between as far
Yeah.
as money is concerned. But what they do is they receive a lot of refugees, right? So
Mm-hmm.
when you go to where the refugees stay, big brother, it's like a country within a country. And what do I mean by that is like if you go downtown Athens to go party and stuff, you're gonna hear the Greek, you're gonna see all these gyros and shit. Gyros is how they say it on the corner being sold. It feels like you're in Greece. You look in the horizon, you can see the Pantheon, you can see the old like I don't know if it's the original, so don't Google that real quick. That's worth the Google. But you can see like the old Olympic Stadium, right? The Olympic Stadium. You see all these crazy historic landmarks, right? So you're just like, man, this is Greece. So then, but when you go to like the refugee area, that thing right there feel like the hood, man. It's like all these Africans from wherever. It's these Pakistanis. It's
Mm-hmm.
these like Syrians and Libyans. It's all these people. Man, I'm cool with this one Jamaican dude. Go figure. I'm with this Jamaican dude over there. He's like my dog, and I'm up in there, and I'm just like, okay. So a buddy of ours had he was in Greece for a little bit, and he referred me to a place to go, get my hair done up and stuff. And the place he sent me to was like 25,
Yeah.
30 euro or something like that. Again, my man that sent me to the
Mm-hmm.
guy, he's not a black dude. He's Salvadorian, so my hair and his hair are different, and how they style versus how we style is a little bit different. So I go to the Africans, I go to this Nigerian guy. My man had one set of clippers. He ain't had no trimmers. He ain't had no teeth for these clippers. He had one set, and he was like, "Yo, how do you want your fade?" I said, "I want this kind of fade." And he's like, "How do you want your beard?" I said, "I want it this level." My man just romp, 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 romp with one, bro. He hit me with the powder and he said, "Yeah, I'm good." And it
One
was
set of
five
clippers, no
euro.
guards,
So I gave him the 7. Yeah,
no
I gave him the
guards. Huh?
7, and I said, "Appreciate you, brother." And then I got my hair did, and it was just crazy. Like everything is just dirt cheap on that side. And
All right. So tell me this: like, for that guy to have one clipper with no guards to it, how did
dog,
your fade come
fire.
out? Was it
Fire,
crispy or
bro.
was
I
it
take
fire?
anybody with me, anybody that I care for, that I don't want looking ridiculous. I'd be like, yo, let's go over here. And I'm telling you, you're coming
Yeah.
out fresh with one. No blade, like no razor to do your trim tight.
Yeah.
One, bro.
Come on, son. I'm suspect about my
Big brother.
clips,
The
bro.
only way I can compare it,
There's
I
not a
don't
lot of
know. You
people
used to
who can
watch
just clip
Doug
my
when you were
hair.
little? You never watched Doug?
Did I
Yeah.
watch Doug?
Do you
Yeah.
remember? Yeah.
Doug
Do
Funny?
you remember the one dude that was blue? The
Yeah, his
no no
best
no no
friend,
no 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 the bully.
no, the bully was like a gray. His best
Okay,
friend was
well
blue.
the bully. Remember the bully was like super good at art. Like he would take one
Yeah.
crayon that's like blue, and he scribbled on the paper. And when he scribbled the paper, it's like the sunset at the ocean and the beach, and he only had one color, the whole thing. That's what I was thinking of, bro. That's what I was. I was like, how did that happen, dog? Like what?
He's
Yeah, it
fucking
was like
amazing.
crazy. And so my coworkers, right? He's been there like 8 months already. He's been in Greece like about 8 months, and he's the one that put me on to the
Mm-hmm.
refugee area because he's African himself. So he put me on to the African area. Yeah, Mo. So he took me. Yeah, so he took
Oh, Mo.
yeah,
Oh,
so he
Mo's
took me
African?
to the refugee area,
Mm.
and bro, I saw some things out there, and he caught me looking. So
Yeah.
he was just like, look, unless you wanna unless you wanna adopt a whole village somewhere, I suggest you don't look too hard. As I heard that. And like these dudes, they party, bro. They party. This is me getting old. So the other day when I had to go get my hair done, he had set me off with two of his little homies, these two little African dudes. And I speak French,
Mm-hmm.
and those guys don't speak English. So we out there doing our thing, and I'm chatting them up. I said, "Yo, man," it was like a Saturday. I said, "Yo, man, where do y'all party at?" He's like, "Yo, hit me up." I got his WhatsApp number. He said, "Hit me up, and we'll take you out." I said, "All right, what time do you want me to call you? 10?" And he was like, 10. Try more like 1.
Nigga,
He's
I'm
like,
just getting out
1.
of
I said,
bed.
1?
Come on, son. You're
No, I
still
said
in
1. He's
Europe,
like, yeah. And I said,
bro.
what do y'all party till? He's like, about 7 in the morning. You got work in the morning? I said, no. He's like, then what's the problem?
What's the problem,
So
bro?
I was like, oh, all right. I still haven't taken them up on the offer, but for sure, I asked them like, what kind of scene is it? And they're just like, it's hip hop, it's some African vibes and stuff. So I said, all right, bet. I'll hit them up one of these days, and I will report back on what kind of night it is. I'm sure it's gonna be a rough one on Sunday for me, but
Yeah,
it
probably.
seems like it has potential. It seems like it has potential for sure. So that's all I got.
Well, brother, I
Dog,
can't
I'm
wait to
I'm
come
definitely
over
gonna have
there.
to take it out one time. I'm gonna take it out one, and I told you there's like
I can't wait.
Libyans and Syrians and Pakistanis, and I went to this one bus stop because these dudes were like jumping on the bus with me, and like I was getting that real local experience. You know what I mean? I was getting that
Yeah,
experience,
man.
and I'm
That's what
I'm
it's
on
all
the I'm
about,
on the
man.
bus, and then this I don't know what she was, Syrian, Libyan, and no homo. I thought of you, and I was like, well, at least she's not black. And with that, man, we out, man. I'm out. I'm out. So cheers.
I
Yeah,
can't
cheers.
stand your ass, man. I
Give
can't
us the
stand you,
follow.
son.
Give us the like. We appreciate all the love, man. All right, be good.
Love y'all,
For
man.
sure.
Be safe.